Hello, welcome to the TV room. David Bradley here. I am going to test a data set. Shocking as that might be. First, does this open? It does open. Okay, so if you've been watching, you know that I cleaned all the contacts and did all the cleaned all the heads on these things. This one is looking particularly ugly, but you know, so be it. But what I have done recently, I have found a tape that I can actually rely on. Because, you know, when I'm loading things in or trying to load things in, and it's on data sets that may be out of alignment and may have speed troubles, well, if it saves at the wrong speed, it probably won't load back in. Anyway, I'm just going to see if this one does anything. And then I will resort to the other tape drive. Not the other tape drive, the other tape that I know has been loading. And so far, this thing is not happening. This is the tape that I can rely on. So I will pop out the one I've been using. I will pop in G1A. I will type 53280, 0. I will type 53281, 0. And I will type in load. Now, what is supposed to come up now, assuming it loads, assuming it finds something, assuming it does something, is a program called Shape. Do I know what this is? No, I don't. Now, of course, if this data set is not working, then it will not load anything. Found shape. Look at that. It's coming along. Coming along. So maybe, now that I have found this somewhat reliable tape, maybe I need to go back and see what's what. Imagine, is this tape, I mean, it's got a ugly sticker. It's not like a production tape or anything, but it seems to be doing okay. So maybe they're doing better than I think that they were. Maybe. Anyway, how long is this going to take to load? I don't know. Shape. Who knows? Once again, with data sets, the only thing you can be sure of is things are slow. Okay, we're going to type list. And press stop. Run. Shape match. Instructions? Yes. In shape match, the 64 will print a shape on the left side of the screen. The student will find 4 different shapes on the right side of the screen, one of which will match the shape on the left. When the question mark is next to the shape he or she thinks is correct, the student should press any key. The 64 will evaluate the answer and let the student know how they did, or he did. Should be he or she. Type Q to end the program. Okay. No. Yes, that's right. That's a triangle. Press any key. Square, plus sign, thing. Yes, that's right. Press any key. I seem to sense a similar theme to these shapes. Woohoo! We're cooking with gas. Why do I suspect it's going to be the plus sign this time? And it is. Yes, that's right. Are we getting new shapes? Or not getting new shapes? Okay. It's not a square. It's not a right angle triangle. It's not a plus sign. Looks more like a pyramid. Are we getting new shapes? We are not. Well, I'm going to press Q. Ready. Doesn't even give me a score, but I know I got everything right. Okay, so this ugly dataset. Ugly. Very ugly. Does read other tapes. Oh man. The serial number is almost impossible to read. 1383044. 138 330. Load. All right, well, that's a start. That is a start. All right, we're going to turn this off and turn this on. I'll put this in and rewind. Set the counter. Press stop. And I'll put in a program. Print, quote, world of Commodore, space, quote, semicolon, colon, go to 10. Run. What have I done? Oh, I missed it. It's funny, you miss one thing. It was supposed to be a go to 10. It didn't go to 10. It got 10. Yeehaw. All right, well, let's see. Save. We'll call this CBM. We will press play and record. And we'll see. Saving CBM. Okay. Stop. Rewind. Stop. Verify. C. CBM. Oops. CBM. Quote. Press play. We will see. Out CBM. Verifying. Okay. Okay. Stop. Rewind. New. Load. Play. Found CBM. Okay. Loading. Run. Okay. Well, it's an ugly sucker. But it seems I'll put loads, test, tape, saves, loads. Verifies. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that's not bad. But I know I'm going to have to go back. Now that I know I have a trustworthy tape. Let's see what this one is. Well, this is very yellowed. And it's got a different kind of a logo on the front. And this one, I put 2 X's on the back, which generally means it's probably not good. Probably not. I seem to remember one didn't want to do anything at all. But we'll see. Do we play? Do we rewind? Are we rewinding? We are rewinding. Are we fast forwarding? We are fast forwarding. Are we playing? We are playing. Okay. Well, let's get G1A and put it in. And say load. And we will press play. And the next thing that should come up here is doodle. Assuming this is working, it should come up fairly soon because these programs are all saved one after another. If it's going to find it. It may not. This is still doing its thing over here. Painfully slowly. But that's the way the tapes were. So this one is so far finding nothing. And yet I know that this tape does work. So we'll let it go a little longer. This is still spinning. I think I'm going to stop this. Oh dear. We've locked up. Let's look at this. Oh, we're almost to the end. Oh dear, 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 dear. Okay, that's doing nothing. Maybe the pet just got tired of dealing with all that. Oh. All right. 3, 4, 5, etc. So maybe there was more on there, but I don't think so. So it was pretty much done. Oh no, I don't. I'm going to load quote why quote return play. And this is doing nothing. I suppose what I could do. Oh, it has found Shamus or Seamus. All right. Now we know that these other programs, they did load in. So we'll press play. And we'll see what we see or what we hear or what is what. And one would think that if this is going to find something, it's going to find something fairly quickly. Because the first thing it should find is alpha. It should. But if it's not reading, it's not going to find anything. And that seems to be what it's doing. Nothing. Nothing at all. So, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to stop this. I'm going to hit the fast forward. Give this a little bit of a workout. But it's not going to work, I'm sure. But this is the 8th wonder of the datasets. It is. Of course, I often wonder. You know what? I don't know what the head demagnetizer thing was. But I know it was a thing. It was a thing. All right, and now we'll rewind. And let that go back. I know. The excitement of the wonderful world of datasets. Anyway, we'll just give this a little exercise. And then, of course, we're going to find out it's not going to make any difference. And that this one does not work. But I guess it would be good to rewind tapes. Remember, they used to say at the Blockbuster, be kind, rewind. It's cooking. It's cooking. Okay, we'll type in load and we'll press play. And will we see anything? Probably not. And this over here on the pad, it still found Seamus or something. Shamus. I guess I can write this on the front. Because it's not going to do anything. 4, 6, 9, 6, 1, 8. Spins. No load. Anything. Dirty. Oh well. We'll pop out the tape. We'll turn this off. And we'll unplug this. So, in the midst of all this, which one is this? Yeah, here. This is one, load saves on tapes, not others. Well, that is what I want to find out. Because now that I have this tape that seems to be working, maybe it does. Maybe. Maybe it will find whatever the first program is supposed to be, alpha. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. I think it's funny, this whole 90-minute tape over here looks like it just had 2 things on it. Oh well, could have used a much shorter tape. Oh, I saw a flicker. Oh, yeah, it's not out of memory here. Yep, so that is in fact accurate. I think what happened there is, because it did seem to take longer than it should have, it got fooled and fouled up, and it didn't hear the first thing properly. Oh well. So this may be accurate. Load saves on tapes, not others. Oh. I suspect we're going to have, yep, there's a flicker, there's a flash. It will come up and say it's found something bizarre. Found. Locked up. Okay, well, we're still accurate. We are accurate. So, I think at this moment, oh, it's found another thing on the tape over there. It's found something named Quicks. These are long programs, whatever it is these are. I would suspect they are for the 64. Anyway, the experiments are coming along. I've tested all 8 of these. I suppose there's some more things I should do with some of the ones that I can now check with the tape that I know that is reliable. But not right now. I think it's time to go off the air. Time to shut things off and carry on. So thanks for coming. Have a lovely day. Once again, if you know anything about datasets, I'd love to hear it. Remember, I have cleaned the contacts, and I did use alcohol on the heads. And that's about all I know about that. Bye for now. Have a lovely, lovely day.